Hello everyone, this is Paul from AstonMTB. Just arrived near Morzine for my Christmas present. We're at Egerie HQ in Lulin. Let's go and have a look in the workshop. Here's Nico, the man behind the machines. He doesn't want to be on camera. He hates the camera more than me, which is understandable. I hate the camera. This is a workshop. Pretty simple, small setup. And I think the previous biking project proved that you don't need a massive R&D centre in the city somewhere and loads of engineers and loads of factories, carbon fibre, race teams, all that stuff to make a good bike. I think it's possible to make a good bike with a good, intelligent builder, a decent workshop, simple materials, simple tools, and you can make a really high performance, reliable mountain bike, which is something that the big brands with the big budgets can't seem to sort out. And here it is, the new Egerie AstonMTB. So a few changes on this one. Titanium front end, the last one was steel. This also has a steel rear end, the same as the last bike, but a little bit lighter weight, and we've just gone for the one supporting strut there, which is removable like on the last ones, and nothing in between here. I tested with and without both of those on the trail, and first of all, there wasn't as much difference as I expected, and yeah, I thought we'd go a little bit more flexy. The last bike was really stiff. Pinion mount, literally the only problem I had with the last bike in months and months of riding was a bent derailleur hanger, and a bent derailleur because the derailleur shouldn't be hanging off the bottom of the bike there, hitting all the rocks and the roots and the mud. So pinion on this one, same idler wheel setup as the last one. The last one, Nico made an extra plate to go from here to here with multiple idler mounting options, but he's tried different options. I've tried different options. Engineers going to tell us this is not perfect for anti-squat, but our testing, both of us agree, straight onto the pivot is the best option. I'll talk about that more in some future videos. Geometry is basically the same, except 10mm longer head tube. 10mm longer at the head tube, reach. What does tapanel mean?
Tapanel, it's an old plane which have difficulties to plane.
An old plane that has difficulties to fly, the Egerie. So 10mm longer on the reach. I was happy with the reach on the last one, but the really long chainstay makes the front end feel shorter, and it did actually feel too short. So slightly longer reach. BB height is now plus 10mm instead of 0, which I had absolutely no problems with the BB height. Cornering, stability, perfect on the old bike. So I've gone a little bit higher again just to test it. Chainstay, I've gone slightly shorter. Is it 490 for chainstay? So 10mm short on the chainstay, only because I couldn't manual it. Everything else was fine. Stability, cornering was unbelievable, and I literally couldn't manual it, even though I don't think it's that important for the trail. Mountain biking, I can do manuals on my BMX at the skate park. But yeah, slightly shorter chainstay. Adjustable shock mount on this one. So Nico's made this for me to try some different progressions. This one can be flipped around 180 to slightly change the progression. And then there's also another mount here with some high-tech instructions of how to change the progressivity or regressivity, which I want to try. And we can also put some washers under here to lift it up and down, and then bolt it on top of some washers. That's it really. It's a kilo lighter than the last one, 3.6 kilos with the idler, with the bolts, with the rear axle. So really light actually, lighter than a lot of bikes. comparable bikes. Integrated seat clamp on this one. I'm not sure why I didn't get that on the last one. And 2 bottle cage mounts, because it's impossible to go mountain biking without bottle cages. Yeah, chrome stickers. Got a hell of a build coming up on this. Mostly new parts, which I won't mention. Most of the parts will cross over from the steel bike, so I can do some back-to-back testing. We've gone again 157 rear axle, which is really wide for a single speed pinion setup. But it's the only way to get a good hub with good hub spacing. So yeah, 157 downhill rear axle. And yeah, that's about it. We have also got Anders Scarpide, your bikes here, ready to ship. This is my prize winner from November. Anders won completely customised bike. Let's have a quick look at his. Integrated seat clamp as well. He's got welded ISCG tabs. The same high pivot setup with an idler. Slightly shorter rear end, 460 chainstay, 470.
That's 443 to 460.
Chainstay, adjustable dropouts, 443 up to 460. So a lot to play with there for Anders. And what was the reach on this?
500.
500 reach. So slightly shorter. I did try and tempt him into getting a longer chainstay, but he went for the slightly shorter one in the end, but adjustable, so we can try a few different options. And again, great thing with steel, if he doesn't like it and he does want to go longer, you can just cut it, put it back in the jig, make it a bit longer, re-weld it, easy. Swap out a few tubes or just build a new one. Steel's pretty cheap, easy to work with. Adjustable progression again here. And yeah, that's it. So yeah, just a quick look. There's Nico in the back. Quick look at the workshop. Small workshop, fantastic bikes. All old, useful, usable tools. Got the custom jig here. And yeah, just a great frame builder. I did want to use a different frame builder for this project because I don't want to keep using the same things over and over again. I want to use different brands, different products, but I just couldn't find a frame builder that would be able to build a bike in a decent amount of time at a decent price. So how much was this? 3.8? What would the price be on this to public?
3,800, like this.
So tie front end, fully custom built frame with different mounts, all that stuff. 3,800 euros to the public. Nico gave me a little discount. I don't ask for discounts, but he gave me a little discount for Christmas. A few €100. Yeah, I tried to find other frame builders. The main problem with other frame builders, in my experience, is they won't build what I want. They're building what they want. They've got their opinions on things, and yeah, can't get it done. I spoke to Aston. They do custom sizing. They don't do custom geometry anymore, so I couldn't get the geo I wanted. Yeah, spoke to other frame builders, couldn't get what I wanted, so spoke to Nico again. Both projects, I just asked him, told him what I wanted. He said, "Are you sure you want these stupid numbers?" I said, "Yeah, I'm sure." And he made what I wanted. He doesn't agree with everything that I say, but he's happy to make it because I'm the customer, so he's doing what the customer wants. Yeah, other brands, other frame builders are difficult. If anybody wants to build my next project, get in touch. If you're a frame builder who's open to do anything and try a few weird and wonderful things. But yeah, simple workshop. Paint shop next door. Got the glitter finish silver. Nico's got a paint shop next door as well. Yeah, fantastic. Proof that you don't need big money, big corporations to build good bikes. And just to finish, I'm just going to literally leave this bike here for a few months and collect it in the spring. So nice one. See you soon.